Welcome to the Dental Marketing Podcast, a podcast that helps dentists win in the online world of modern-day marketing. Each week, we cover the most cutting-edge marketing tactics and strategies that are working right now across our client base to drive leads, phone calls, and more new patients for dentists. Now, here's your host and founder of Kickstart Dental Marketing, Chris Pistorius.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the No BS Dental Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Pistorius. And on this show, as you know, we talk about straight to the point, no BS tactics, tricks, and strategies to help you grow your dental practice. Now, there's no fluff here. It's just great information that you can start using today to increase your bottom line. So if you're a dental practice owner, a manager, a front desk professional, really whatever, just be sure to click the subscribe button so that you can keep up with all of the latest marketing strategies that we roll out. So today I'm really excited about this because we're going to talk about something that has never been available for dentists before. That Google just announced this a few days ago. It's so brand new that I still haven't seen a dentist take advantage of this. And so that's why I kind of skipped a few of my episodes and I wanted to get this one out first because time is of essence, if you will. So I want to talk today about a service that's been around for quite a while, but it hasn't been available for dentists. It's been available for like HVAC guys, plumbers, locksmiths, even attorneys, right? But not available for dentists. And this is called local search ads by Google. It's everybody's probably heard of Google Ads, right? Well, this is Google Ads, but really another level. This is like a Google Ads, but on steroids. It has a great potential for dental practices to really shift gears and give consumers more of what they're looking for. And what consumers are looking for when it comes to finding a dentist online is trust. That's the number one thing, is that they've got to trust you. So I want to show you, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here, and I want to show you what this stuff kind of looks like. Let me share it. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. And so what I've done here, I can't use a dental example because it's just so new. There aren't anything I can find published yet. So what I did is I just did a search for Denver attorney, right? And you can see right here, these things are local service ads. We'll get into more of it in detail. But they rank above everything, even regular Google ads. That's what these are right here, just regular Google ads that we've known for years. And a lot of you that are clients of ours already, this is what we've been doing for you a lot, right? But these local service ads rank above everybody. And there's quite a few other ways that they're different because you can see that once I hover over these, it expands it a little bit and it shows some details about that particular attorney. And you can see it shows the reviews. It says Google screened, which we'll talk about in a second. 32 years in business, serves Denver, open 24/7, lots of good sales opportunities there. But where they get this information is once we create those ads, we tie this and it's tied to your Google business profile, which is right here if you're not familiar. This is the Google business profile section. Every one of you has a free listing from Google. It used to be Google My Business. Now it's Google My Place, Google Business Places. Got it? Every one of you has one of these. And some of you have more than one because Google creates one for the practice itself. And then it will typically create one for each practitioner that is involved within the practice. So you already have this. And so what we're doing for our clients, because we're only always typically doing SEO for our clients as well, is that we've already optimized these profiles. And so it's very easy now for us to switch them right into these local service ads. So a couple of different ways that they're different though is they tie in, but with Google ads, these regular ads here, it's a pay-per-click model. So that means that you pay Google every time somebody clicks this ad, right? And it's anywhere from a few dollars to $10 to $15 every time somebody clicks this ad. The problem with that is that while Google ads are very profitable, the problem is that you could get somebody just clicking on this for the fun of it and it's costing you money and there's just not a lot that you can do about that. These local service ads are different. This is a pay-per-lead model. So you only pay for actual leads that are coming into the practice. And what Google is considering a lead is like a phone call, a text message, somebody leaves you a voicemail, something like that. I've got a whole list of this stuff, and I've created a whole SOP document on everything about local service ads. And if you want a copy of that, just shoot me an email at Chris, CHRIS, at kickstartdental.com. I'll put that information in the notes as well. But anyway, this is all pay per lead. So you're only paying per lead, actual somebody taking action. The other nice thing about this is that you can dispute any leads that you don't think are leads. So for instance, our clients, we manage it for them, right? So we create these, we connect it to Google Business Places, and then we monitor it. And as we see leads come in, if we find one that's really not a good lead, then we'll dispute that and get our clients' money back. So really flexible here for Google, which is kind of uncommon for them, but an exciting opportunity. You see, you get a headshot here, so you can put an image. It'll automatically pull in your reviews as well. Now, the biggest thing that I talked about just a few minutes ago was trust, because marketing is really all about getting people to know you, like you, and trust you, right? So these ads build way more trust for you than just a regular ad. And that's because you see where it says Google screened. Google actually checks out your business before it allows you to even advertise here. Okay. And people are used to seeing these Google ads, and they're used, or service ads, and they're used to trusting them because, again, these have been around for a long time, just not with dentistry. So they've seen them for plumbers and roofers and landscapers and things like that. So what we have to send in when we create these for our clients is we have to send in, first of all, a certificate of insurance that has to be sent in. We have to also do a background check for the practice. And we have to actually send them each doctor's license number from that state. And then Google runs all this stuff in the background and determines if you're eligible or not based on your background. Now, we haven't had any problems getting denied or anything, but there is an application process. And this is worth doing because people will trust these ads way more than just regular ads down here. So a lot of great opportunity, I really believe, for our clients and then any other dentists out there that are looking to 2023 as being, a increased production year. Okay. We do believe that it is important to have kind of a checklist of stuff. And I'm going to show you this SOP document that I put together. It's not real pretty yet, but I'll make it pretty because I wanted to get this out so fast. I kind of just put a bunch of information down, but I've got an article here from a company called SEMrush, which is a very big authority within digital marketing. They talk a lot about local service ads. What's good, what's bad, what's in between. This paragraph is straight from Google, and it talks about how do you rank, basically. When, for instance, let me back up a little bit. So there's 3 attorneys that show up here. Now, there's more than 3 attorneys that want to show up here, right? So it's a little bit of a ranking process like SEO is, like how these guys are ranked and how these guys are ranked. There's some ranking factors that go into it. So it's not quite as easy as just throwing your credit card out there and then, 10 minutes later, here you are. You're going to be competing against other dentists. So Google has provided a document that kind of helps you understand, how they're going to rank. And they basically say it's an auction where the highest ranked ads are shown. So highest ranked, that doesn't mean the ones that are willing to spend the most money necessarily, but there's a lot of things that go into how you're ranked. And it's like how many times somebody clicks on your ad, there's a lot of things behind the scenes on, how you're actually going to rank and compete. So I'll let you read through that. And again, if you want this document that I'm about ready to show you, please feel free to email me, Chris, CHRIS, at kickstartdental.com, and I'll shoot this out to you immediately.
Are you looking to grow your practice but are a little unclear on what the best way is? Let us help you out. We have over 13 years of experience in helping practices just like yours increase new patient growth. Just go to kickstartdental.com and sign up for a free strategy session where we will give you some great insights on how to take your practice to the next level.
But I've got a list here of things that you'll need also before you start the process. If you don't have a company like ours to do this for you, these are the things that you'll have to have. Just the number of your employees, the year founded, service areas that you want to target. You're going to want to know that. Services offered, hopefully you know that, and your hours of operation. But you will need that insurance certification. A headshot isn't mandatory. You don't have to use an image, but I strongly suggest it. and then your dentist's license number. You're going to have all that information. And then once you submit it, I'm not sure, it kind of depends on how long it takes to get approved. You're notified, and then you can start launching your ads. Let's see here. I've got this whole SOP basically includes step-by-step with Emmett, with screenshots of what you have to fill out and what you have to do to actually create these ads. So again, just let me know if you want this. I'll be more than happy to send it out to you. Okay. So that's the basics on it. Again, I can't tell you how much of a great opportunity I really think that this is. We were hoping that local service ads were going to drop last year for dental practices. We had heard some rumblings of that, but it just didn't happen. So I would definitely take advantage of this. And of course, as always, if you do need help with this, you don't have time to figure it out, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to sit down with you and do a strategy session and talk to you more about it. And you can do that from my website. Just click the strategy session button. It's all over the place. And you can schedule a time on my calendar specifically. One last thought on these is that I told you I couldn't even find dentists that are doing these ads right now. This is a huge opportunity because people are going to start figuring this out. You're going to see more and more of these ads pop up. So you've got maybe a few weeks here to strike while the iron's hot and not have a whole lot of competition with these ads, these local service ads. So I strongly encourage you to take action quickly, strike while the iron's hot, and get some results now. Not that you're not going to get results once more people are joining, but I think right now is a very good opportunity. So anyway, that's it for this week. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen in today. And if you like today's episode, please do hit that subscription button. We release a new episode like this every week, and just to help busy dental professionals like you and just get the most out of your marketing strategy. So thanks again, and we'll be sure to see you on the next episode.
Thanks for joining us this week on the Dental Marketing Podcast. Make sure to visit our website, www.kickstartdental.com/podcast, where you can subscribe to the show in iTunes, Spotify, or via RSS, so you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in the show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. If you are ready to grow your practice, then you might want to schedule a free strategy session with us. Just go to kickstartdental.com and click the free strategy session button and give us 15 minutes of your time to change your practice forever. Be sure to tune in next week for our next episode. And thanks for listening to the Dental Marketing Podcast by Kickstart Dental Marketing, where dentists go to win online.